behind you 100%.
Look at this, a secret meeting with Alex Jones and Ted Cruz. They caught us here.
They did. So what did you think about yesterday, Ted?
Well, I think it's the start of a new era. And what we've been given is something rare and it's something historic.
How much political capital do you think we can gather to make action happen?
Well, the question really is, do we stand up and deliver? Do we do what we said we would do? The week after the election, I traveled to New York, sat down in Trump Tower with President Trump, and I told him I want to do everything I can to help lead the fight to actually do what we promised.
Let's
If
just
we do
finish up
that,
out here for a minute.
that'll fix the problem.
Senator Cruz, I want to thank you for making good on your promise to back Trump once he was the nominee.
Well, absolutely, and I campaigned for him, and the victory on election night was a mandate for change.
Let me just ask you one more question about the speech. I thought it was a true return of Americana, invoking the birthright that George Washington talked about and bringing God back in and the words Jesus Christ. That just energized America. Your comments on it?
Look, I think it signals the beginning of a new era. And we've had a president for 8 years who ignores the working men and women of this country. And that's what the speech was all about, is the people who've been left behind. This race was decided by the truck drivers, the electricians, the plumbers. It was decided by the school teachers. And it was decided by the men and women with calluses on their hands who have been screwed the last 8 years by Washington. And on election day, they said enough is enough, and I am excited. I think we are poised to have the most productive Congress in decades, actually listening to the American people and getting the federal government off the backs of small businesses, bringing back jobs, and seeing for once wages going up rather than going down.
Sure. What are the chances in closing that we have condos right next to each other the last 3 days and not know it?
Well, it is a small world, and I will say an awful lot of folks came to Washington to celebrate, and I was proud to be up there yesterday.
Are you headed back to Texas right now?
Headed back tomorrow morning.
Well, let me ask you this about the whole situation. I just want to say I really admired most what you've done when you came out and just battled Obamacare, and everybody was saying that it would never be repealed, and you really built momentum and broke the idea that it was invincible. So I think you get a lot of credit there, and that's why I was supporting you early on for president. And then secondarily, when you exposed that we can't be Al-Qaeda's Air Force, and really exposed and gave the generals the moral courage to come to Obama and say we're not going to back ISIS and Al-Qaeda in Syria. I think that began the collapse of Hillary and Kerry and all of them, and really set America back on the right path. So I've said some mean things, obviously the campaign, and I disagree with some things. But I'm going to say, I think you've shown, when it comes to actual brains and information, the best grasp of this republic. And so that's why I'm really glad to see you working with Trump. I think he needs you, Senator Cruz.
Well, thank you, Alex. And it is an exciting new day. And my job every day is to
be safe. I hope to call on the radio show.
All right.
Because listen, we're a lot bigger than Lindbeck.
All right.
Our numbers are about global reach about 1 billion a month now.
Wow. That's a lot of people.
I'm seeing the stuff I'm going to say it.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Folks, small world. I got to come down to DC more. I'll see how people are.